The EU's top court has ruled that banning clubs from joining a European Super League was unlawful. Now, the court has said that the football bodies were abusing their dominant position by forbidding clubs outright to compete in the Super League, but added that it didn't mean a breakaway league would be approved. A few moments ago, A22, the sports company promoting Super League project, they held a presentation following the court's ruling. Its president, Bernd Reichart, said that the UEFA monopoly was over, and he also said that football is now free.
The court has effectively opened the door to innovation in football, and clubs can now openly discuss and consider proposals to address the sport's most pressing issues. The ECJ is the highest court in the European Union, and therefore this ruling cannot be appealed. And it paves the way for the creation of a new, more exciting competition at European level in which clubs can determine their own future, all within the existing European football family. So again, the strongest message today goes out to the fans. Football is free.
Well, a strong statement there. Earlier, I spoke to our senior football reporter, Simon Stone, who started by giving me the background to this.
In 2021, 12 of Europe's biggest clubs, 3 from Spain, 3 from Italy and 6 from the Premier League, put their name to what is known as Super League. It was going to be a new competition. It was proposed to be a new competition. Almost immediately, there was huge backlash against this. And within 48 hours, the whole deal had collapsed. 9 of the clubs, all 6 from England, plus Atletico Madrid and the 2 Milan clubs, Inter Milan and AC Milan, pulled out of the project. But Real Madrid and Barcelona and Juventus carried on. And this action was taken because those clubs and the people who were backing the project didn't feel as though UEFA had acted properly by basically threatening the clubs and the players who play for them with being excluded from major competitions. So not just the Champions League, but this would also include the European Championships and the World Cup. This ruling today has shown that UEFA acted outside its limits, and as you say, it's basically abused its power as the governor of European football, and the same is also true of FIFA. You're right. The judgment also says that the Super League wouldn't necessarily be approved, but the European Court of Justice also said that it's not qualified to make a judgment on that, and that competition organisers, whoever they may be, whether it's Super League or someone else, should be allowed to go away and come up with competitions on their own, and clubs could be allowed to take part in them without the threat of sanction coming from Uefa and FIFA. This is a huge ruling and has the potential to cause major ramifications for the world of football.
Yeah, really, really interesting. I mean, what now, Simon, do you think will happen next? Have we heard from any of the clubs that wanted to be involved in this Super League?
Well, we've not heard from anyone yet. I know that this judgment has come as a shock to UEFA. They're going away now to consider their response. I think the people who are pushing the Super League project, I think it's fair to assume that they will make some kind of statement. Whether the clubs do or not, I'm not so sure. There was a lot of bad blood created by the launch of the project and a lot of apologies that were made in the immediate aftermath. So I'm not sure that they will be wanting to put their head above the parapet just yet. But I think there will definitely be a response from the people pushing the Super League project. And it'll be fascinating now over the next weeks or months and years to see where this development goes.
That was Simon Stone speaking to me a little earlier on. And if you do want to get more on that, there has now been reaction from a number of football clubs. Do head to the BBC Sport homepage and you can get the very latest on that story. Do stay with us here on BBC News.